So, honest question, is there a shoe that has released this year that has more history, that looks this nice, and has this much perspective when it comes to the brand? If there isn't, I think this might be sneaker of the year. Anyway, let's jump into it for this week. So we have got a ton of sneakers dropping this week. It's going to be a very busy week. We got some J's that I think are going to turn some heads, and not just because of their looks. A very cool collaboration with Nike SB, Adidas, and SNS getting their rave on, and the latest Kobe Pro Trail that I'm sure is going to be super easy to buy. Anyway, let's get it started. So first up, we have the Air Jordan 4 SE Paris Olympics. This is going to be on May 27th for $225. So Jordan Brand is getting ready to do big things for the Summer Olympics in Paris, and one of those drops is this gray toned Air Jordan 4 that might remind some of you of the Cause Air Jordan 4. So even if you're not interested in the Olympic aspect, you can probably still grab these as a sort of consolation prize if you missed out on the Cause 4s. We have the AEW Young Bucks Reebok Pump Omni 2. This is going to be on the 27th for $180. Now, AEW's most notorious executive vice president headlined this collaboration with Reebok. The multicolor accents throughout the shoe don't actually fit well with their current gimmick as heel authority figures, but just give it some time. They'll be delivering super kick parties and killing the industry in no time. But if you're going to be real here, Reebok needs to give WWE and John Cena a call someday, because if anybody in pro wrestling is connected to the pumps, you know it's Super Cena. We have the women's Air Jordan 1 Retro High OG Latte on May 29th for $180. First come the Mocha 3s, now we've got the Latte 1s, but unlike the Mochas, this one wears its influence on its insole with the coffee flowing freely. Man, I could use some Starbucks right about now. Anyways, this pair is the familiar black toe colorway blocking with a slightly pre-yellowed midsole for the ladies, and I think it fits really well. We have the Air Jordan 17 Low Lightning on May 30th for $300. Yeah, that's not a typo. $300. The Air Jordan 17 Lows are back, but they are bringing a premium price with them. Unlike previous retros of the 17, this release will come with the famous hardshell briefcase that were included with the 17s back in the days. Interestingly enough, though, this will be the first time the Lightnings will come with a briefcase. Unfortunately, it will not come with the multimedia CD that was part of the original release, because anybody under the age of 30 who buys this will look at that disc and have no idea where to put it, to be fair. We have the Jordan Tatum 2 GPX. This is in bleached blue void. This is going to be on May 30th for $125. The Nike Air Max 186 in camo. That's going to be on May 30th for $160. The Nike Dunk Low Medium Curry on May 30th for $125. The SNS Adidas GT2 London. This is going to be on May 30th for $130. And according to Sneaker News, while this collab with Sneaker and Stuff uses a new silhouette called the GT2, the upper is inspired by another Adidas classic called the Handball and the tongue that's found on the Adidas Gazelle. The release is part of the retailer's 25th anniversary and the 10th anniversary of their London store. Apparently, there will also be a rave as part of the festivities, which is pretty dope, but no details as of this recording. I kind of want to go to that. Anyway, if anybody at SNS or Adidas wants to fly your boy to London to be a part of a rave where I'll stick out like a sore thumb because I won't know what music they're playing, sign me up. Anyway, we have the New Balance 993 made in the USA. This is the Sea Salt colorway on May 30th for $220. The Air Jordan 1 Golf Mule Nothing But Net on May 31st for $110. Question, is anybody rocking these on the golf course? I'm serious. I'm genuinely curious. Then we have the Air Jordan 1 High Golf Camo. This is on May 31st for $190. So I have the shirt to match these, so of course I'm going to want a pair of these, but keep that on the low. We have the Nike Zoom Kobe 4 Pro Trail Girl Dad on May 31st for $190. I mean, it's probably a sneaker of the year candidate for me. And when it comes to the basketball category, yes, because it's Kobe. Yes, because a nice shade of green that's called bi-coastal. Yes, because it's a different take on a shoe that is notoriously a hooper shoe that straddles the lines of performance and lifestyle. Yes, because of the chrome heel counter. Yes, because it says Girl Dad on the inner tongue. Yes, this shoe is going to be hard to get. And I wish John Donahoe would read the room and make more Kobe Pro Trails, because a lot of us are going to miss out on these and we're not going to be happy about it. Sorry for the rant there. We have the Nike Zoom Vomero 5 Racer Blue on May 31st for $160. The Nike Air Foamposite 1 Light Oil Wood Brown on May 31st for $240. The Minted New York Saucony Grid Triumph 4. This is on May 31st for $160. The Victor Solomon Reebok Answer 3. This is going to be in white and gold on May 31st for $200. I'm really interested in these. And then Nadeshot has an Adidas Rivalry 100 Thieves. That's going to be on May 31st. So if you don't know, Nadeshot is a former Call of Duty World Champion and founder of the esports team 100 Thieves. Along with the sneaker, the collaboration includes an entire apparel collection that features the team's official jersey. The 100 Teams Rivalry includes a team branding, but doesn't overwhelm it, so you can still get away with rocking these without having to explain your gaming bona fides, for those of you that understood what 100 Thieves was. The Air Jordan 1 Retro Low OG Metallic Silver on June 1st for $140. The Nike Ja 1 NY versus NY on June 1st for $130. And then, so Native American artist and Nike SB team member Dioro Greenwood, he kicks off the month of June with not one, but two collaborations with SB. First up is the SB Dunk High Decon that features connections to her roots with colors that make up the Navajo Nation flag. There's also a constellation design on the lateral swoosh that represents the Big Dipper, which plays a huge role in the Navajo cosmology. And next up is the Zoom Blazer Mid, which features a vulcanized rubber midsole with a design that resembles mountains, nods to her heritage on the heel top, and a floral patch on the vamp, and a gray shroud that features some unique pattern stitching. Very, very nice. So we have the Dior Greenwood Nike SB Dunk High Decon on June 1st for $145, and then her Zoom Blazer Mid is dropping on June 1st for $110. We also have the Nike ACG Rufus. This is going to be triple black on June 1st for $110. I don't know if they say it Rufus like that, but Rufus. We have the Nike Air Force One Linen on June 1st for $135. I think we recently saw LeBron wearing those. The kids Nike Little Posit One Olympics on June 1st for $105. The Dennis Schroeder Puma All Pro Nitro. So this is in Puma Gold and Puma Black, June 1st for $150. And then the New Balance 1500 made in England. This is going to be off-white is the color, and that's going to be on June 1st. And so finally, Adidas is starting the month off right with a number of releases that will have you thinking they're Puma or something. And like those weeks when Puma seemingly decides to drop everything everywhere all at once, there's something for everyone in here. So we have the women's Adidas Adiform Stan Smith mule that's going to be in linen green on June 1st for $70. The Adidas Rivalry Luxe in cloud white on June 1st for $110. The Adidas Basanides in feather gray and red on June 1st for $85. The Adidas Gazelle Indoor in core black and cloud white on June 1st for $120. There's the women's Adidas Gazelle Bold in dark blue and pink spark on June 1st for $120. The women's Adidas Gazelle Indoor in magic beige and cloud white on June 1st for $120. The Adidas Hardball Special Pre-Loved Yellow and Cream White on June 1st for $110. I told you guys it was a lot. The women's Adidas Superstar Cloud White and Mint Rush on June 1st for $100. Yes. And then the Adidas Samba OG Semi-Blue and Semi-Blue Burst in Cloud White on June 1st for $120. And the Adidas Tyshawn 2 in white and black on June 1st for $100. And I think that's it. Yeah, that's going to do it for the week. Thank you guys for watching Heat Check. I am Jacques Slade. I'll see you next week. But again, what shoe do you know rivals the hype behind this one, but that's also able to back it up? I think this shoe is pretty unique in that regard. Anyway, I'm Jacques Slade. As always, I appreciate you. Make sure you like, favorite, and subscribe and all that good stuff, and I'll see you soon. Peace. This time we'll take it slow.